Welcome back. Let us extend our studies. We have already defined your sin theta, cos theta, tan theta in previous sessions. Actually, we saw not using the triangle part for general point x and y. Cos theta is defined as x upon r, indicating that x is nothing but r cos theta, and sin theta is defined as y by r, that is y is equal to r sin theta. Okay, and based on that you can get tan theta defined as y by x. But one more important thing that we saw is sine of negative angle. The ratio what you get of sine of negative angle is same as the ratio of negative of the positive angle of sine. That is, when sine of minus theta is here, you get it as minus sine theta. But if you see this cos minus theta, that is the ratio of cos of negative angle is same as the ratio of cos of positive angle. That is, cos minus theta is equal to cos theta, but sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta, indicating that when you say tan minus theta, it will become negative, because tan is the derived form of sine and cos, which we get already, one positive, one negative. Now, moving our study little bit ahead, if up till now you have already studied in previous also, but in lower standards you studied in the form of angles already given to you. That is, show that cos 30 plus 30 is equal to this much. Means it was telling 30 plus 45, 30 plus 30 or 30 plus something. Correct? That means two angles were added together. Correct? And you are getting one single ratio out of it. Correct? So what is this particular addition of angles? This addition of angles is called as compound angle. Compound. You know the word compound already. You might have heard it many number of times in your lower standards also. Compound. Compound means addition. So let us understand compound angles. Okay. The first in this particular category stands this one. That is cos of A minus B. Or you can say it as alpha minus beta. Okay. Cos of A minus B. You may say that I said compound and I am writing minus. So obviously it is addition only. But very clearly can be written as cos of A plus bracket minus B. So instead of writing two signs, we are writing here only cos of A minus B. Now what exactly is this and how we can get this particular formula? If you get this particular ratio, if you get this particular formula, you will be able to derive all the remaining other formulas. Okay? So let us understand how I am going to do it. Let me take initially your two-dimensional, that is x and y axis, two-dimensional axis, x and y axis. So obviously you know this is your x axis and this is your y axis. I am drawing a circle which is standard. I have told you what is standard circle. Standard circle is a circle which has one center at origin. So here I will have center and I am taking some radius. So let the radius be r. Okay. Tick. This is the one way, but if you want to keep figure very clear, don't draw circle. Don't draw it. Let it be very clear. Okay. Now what I am doing is, I require, here it can be seen that A and B is there, indicating supposingly I want A as the bigger angle and B as the smaller angle. So I will draw two standard angles over here. I am drawing two standard angles. That is, let this be one standard angle. Okay. And let it be so called as A. Okay. No, don't take it as A, some other name you take. Let it be M. Okay. The measurement of this anti-clockwise manner I am moving. Okay. So anti-clockwise when I go, this angle is defined now. So let me take a name over here also. Let it be X only. Okay. And let this be O. So I say here my first thing which I got, I am not writing, I am drawing a ray. I am taking some point M on this particular circle such that angle XOM, directed angle XOM becomes, let it be A. Okay. So this is my A. And thinking that B is of less measure, I am taking that angle B somewhere over here, but it, as I want it to be little bit less measure, so I took it here. Okay, and let me name it as N. Right, and this measure I am taking it as B. So this is understood that this is your A. Correct. Tick. So here I am taking another point N on the circle. Since I have drawn circle, otherwise you need to write about the rays itself, initial arm and terminal arm. But since I have taken already a circle, I am saying that I have taken a point N on the circle such that ON is a ray which is forming directed angle XON, which is measuring so called as B. Okay. And since the radius which I have taken is already R units, that is this radius is R, I am not making it dirty that side, so it is R units. Okay. So looking at here, the x coordinate, that is coordinate of N, say it is x dash, y dash, and coordinate of N are x double dash and y double dash, right? Then using the definition, it says cos theta. Theta is the angle, that is angle made by the terminal arm, that is rotation of an initial arm up to terminal arm in anti-clockwise manner. So here it is, this is the initial arm rotating in anti-clockwise manner, taking the terminal position. So it is standard angle which is measuring your A. That means this is your A. So M will become, coordinates of M will become R cos x coordinate. It is x coordinate, x dash coordinate. R cos this angle, that is A, and R sin this angle, that is A. Okay, and N is also same. See the rotation. Rotation starts from here, comes up to here. Okay, terminal arm is this. The rotation is B. So you get here R cos B and R sin B. Okay. So what could be the distance between this M and N? If I am interested to find what is the distance between this M and N. If I am interested to find. So by distance formula, if I go by distance formula, what I get? By distance formula, if I move further, so what I get here, ki Mn square, you know that formula is x2 minus x1, whichever is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, which I have taken already the coordinates. Okay, that is, these are N, so you get here R cos B minus R cos A the whole square plus R sin B minus r sine a. It does not matter if you take n m also, huh? The whole square. So it could be very clearly seen that it is r which is common. Here also r is common, right? So you can take it as, if you want, you take it outside. So what you get here, r common for both of them, huh? So it will become so called as cos beta, it is b, cos b minus cos a, right? And plus the r has come common from here also. So I am putting bracket like this also, that is sine b minus sine a. Okay, the whole is squared. So what I get here is r square and simple a minus b the whole square formula, that is cos square b plus cos square a plus sine square b plus sine square a minus 2 cos a cos b minus 2 sine a sine b. Okay, this is I got as mn square. Agreed. Now it is very clear that if you see here, cos square b plus sine square b, that is going to become 1. Cos square a plus sine square a, that also is going to become 1. So 1 plus 1 will be your 2, that is 2, which is 2 here, common I can take this 2 over here, 2. So I get here, if you don't want, let it be inside only, does not matter, 2 minus 2 cos a cos b minus 2 sine a sine b. You can take it outside anytime whenever you please. Cos square b plus sine square b is 1, cos square a plus sine square a is 1. Okay, let this be stored. Maybe we will be using it later on. Right? Now I am changing my game plan. What I am doing is, okay, now I want a minus b. Correct? Without that, so I cannot get this. Now, so a minus b if I want, so what I have to do is, I have to, how would I get a minus b? So a minus b is this particular angle, correct? Right now, this angle MON is your a minus b, because this angle MON plus NOX is your angle A. That means angle MON is required here to be as angle MON is your A minus B. So I understand one thing, okay, if I want that angle, so it must be a standard angle. And if it is standard angle, then only I can use it as r cos theta and r sin theta. Means to make it standard angle, this particular original axis which was there, x axis, I must shift it on this red line. That is, what I will do is shift x dash OX. Okay, that is, this is called as x dash OX on so called as ON. बराबर, ठीक है? तो it shifts on ON. बराबर है? तो इसका मतलब your ON, hence ON becomes new x-axis, correct? So obviously your new y-axis will be perpendicular. That also is going to change. बराबर, that also is going to change now. Agreed? वो भी change होने वाला है. हाँ. So it is shifting means it has become now like this. I am drawing it here just to understand that it has shifted. बराबर. So now imagine that this is your original x-axis. And this is your point M, which has a standard angle or a directed angle over here having angle as A minus B. So coordinates of M will be, that is new coordinates of M. M obviously will be r cos theta. So theta has become your A minus B into r sin theta, that is A minus B. Right? Okay. Now, when you talk about this particular line over here, agreed? So now, if you see here, the new coordinate of n also will change. That is new coordinate of n. You can see the original axis which was there has come over here. Barabar? Means this has come over here. So this becomes your original x-axis. Barabar? Correct or not? And if it becomes original x-axis, so it forms actually 0-degree angle. That is this particular ON which is there will form your 0-degree angle. Correct? So here the coordinates of n. Now what will be the radius? The radius obviously is your r. Getting it? If it is r, then obviously the coordinate of n will be r comma 0. Why r comma 0? Because it lies on x-axis. This has become new x-axis, na? So this coordinate lies on x-axis, so it becomes r comma 0. So now again, but the distance between them remains same. That is unchanged. So distance formula will be applied over here. That is this minus this. Yeah, anyway, does not matter. That is r cos A minus B minus r x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So this though is not required, 0 is not required. On expanding this, you get here r square cos square A minus B plus r square sin square A minus B, okay, and minus 2 times of r into r square cos A minus B. So A minus B or whatever it is anyway to angle only. So here if you see, this becomes your r square common, right? Here r square and r square from this two. Huh? So you get here r square common, cos square A minus B plus sin square A minus B. Angle is same. That means let me call it as cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is becoming 1, and r square common. So you will get r square plus r square. See, the r square from this two, because r square was common, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. And r square plus r square is your 2r square. So you get here, I am writing it here, please adjust her. you get here 2r square minus 2r square cos a minus b. This is your second one. Now if you see the first one and second one, right, first one and second one, both are mn square. So from 1 and 2, if you compare it, this mn square is equal to this mn square. That means from 1 and 2, which I am not writing here, 2r square minus 2r square cos a minus b, this is 2, is equal to, multiply this r square, 2r square minus common 2r square, right, 2r square cos a cos b, that is bracket cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, so this 2r square vanished, right? I remained with negative sign, that also vanished. Now comparison I am doing. I am dividing both sides by 2r square. R is not 0, so that is why there is no problem. It is positive number, radius. So dividing by r 2r square, I get cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b. So that formula I am writing here, that cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, once I make a box, you have to write that formula in small book. Wherever I make a box, indicates that this formula is to be written separately and immediately to be memorized. Okay, so cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, though the proof is not very important, but it is also good to know how it comes. Let us go to the useful proofs using this only. Now coming to the next one, cos a plus b. I just did cos a minus b, correct? So can I use this over there? That is cos a, I can write it as minus of minus b, right? That means I am considering this minus which is required for me as the formula, right? If you want, you write this as cos a minus alpha, where alpha is what? Alpha is equal to minus b. Okay, now you just know the formula, that is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, this is your a, this is your b. So write this now, cos a, cos alpha written as minus b, sin a, sin alpha written as minus b. So this becomes cos a, and in previous we already saw that cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. So this will become cos b, but sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So that minus will multiply to this plus, will become minus, that is sine a sine b. So I got my another result, that cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. Okay, this is your another result. Now using this results only, we will find out all the relationship of sine, cos and tan. Okay, so let us go to now next one, that is sine a plus b. Now we haven't derived anything of a plus b. But I know very nicely कि sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, and we have already defined radians. We will write it in radian form, that is 90 is nothing but pi by 2. Okay, 180 by 2, that is 90. Cos 90 minus theta, right? Minus theta. So what is theta over here? I am considering sin theta as this one. That is, let it be alpha. What I am saying here कि alpha is my a plus b. Okay, so I am writing it like this now. That is cos pi by 2 minus a, and since minus is outside, so this minus also will come here. Now I am doing one small change, not change, priority I am deciding. Let it be pi by 2 minus a taken to be together pehle minus b, so that the formula now can be very easily applicable of cos a minus b, where this one which is there is your so called as alpha to speak. So this will become cos alpha minus b or cos a minus b, which is nothing but cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, ठीक. Now cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, so it becomes sin a cos b plus sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, so it is sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So from this I understood now that if I want to get the formula of sin a minus b, so it will be 100% now this one, that is sin a minus b will be sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Only this change will take place, that is change of sign, joining sign, nothing else. Okay, so this is your sin. Now if I go to tan now, that is tan a plus b. Tan a plus b formula which is there, so probably I will not be able to get the tan a plus b formula, but I know formula of sin a plus b, because tan can be written as sin a plus b upon cos a plus b, and both these formulas I am having. It is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b is to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. I will also. So we get here. Now if you see, you got the mixture of sin and cos, sin and cos and sin and cos. So something must be removed and need to be, I don't want like this. I don't want it purely in the form of tan. So tan I want, so better I will divide this by cos a, so I will get tan a. तो भैया इसको क्यों छोड़ देने का, ये तो नहीं चलेगा यहाँ पर, ठीक है. And this sin b I will divide by cos b. That means I am thinking of dividing sin a by cos a and sin b by cos b. लेकिन ऐसा तो होगा नहीं ना कि one place divide by someone and other place divide by something. So what I am doing is I am deciding now that I will divide it by cos a cos b. The benefit will be what? This cos a will transfer this to sin as tan, and cos b will get cancelled. So dividing by cos a cos b. So when you divide, so you know you have to divide it before plus sign. I am just showing you once. That is sin a cos b upon cos a cos b plus cos a sin b upon cos a cos b. and then this is cos A cos B divided by cos A cos B minus sin A sin B divided by cos A cos B. Okay, so obviously what do you get here? I get here tan A plus what I get here tan B, and what I get here 1 minus, say this is tan A and this is tan B. So very good, it got converted in the form of, all got converted in the form of tan. So it will be easier to remember, that is tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B, clearly stating that tan A minus B formula will be nothing but only the change of sign, that is tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. Okay, this is only the change that will be appearing. ठीक है, तो till here everything is very clear. Let us go to the further part. Now coming to double angle formulae. Yeah, angle is double, very simple language. So let us go to the first formula, that is sine double angle 2 times of A. Double हो गया ना? तो sine 2A can be written as sine A plus A, no issue, correct? But it looks like the formula which I did just now. I had did the formula of sine A plus B, correct? So it looks like that only, na? Sine A plus B formula was sine A cos B plus cos A sin B, but the angle is same. So it is sine A cos A plus cos A sin A, that is 2 times of. So sine 2A becomes 2 times of sine A cos A, right? So this is the formula which is of sine double angle. The sine 2A is equal to 2 sine A cos A. But what happens if I take cos 2A with the same pattern, that is cos A plus A? So it is cos A plus B formula, that is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So it becomes here cos square A minus sin square A. Okay, so this could be the first achievement which I got, right? ठीक, this is my cos 2A का formula. Now can I make some change in this? That is, let this be cos square A and sin square A written as 1 minus cos square A, because I know sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So here when I open it, so I get here cos square A minus 1 plus cos square A. 1 cos square A plus 1 cos square A. I get cos 2A to be 2 cos square A minus 1. So this is your second formula for cos. That is, this is cos 2A is equal to 2 cos square A minus 1. Now I made the change over here for sine, right? Could I make it for cos? So it is 1 minus sine square A, okay, minus sine square A. So it becomes 1 minus sine square A minus 2 sine square A, correct? That is again cos 2A. Means very well, I have got the 3 formulas for cos 2A. They are in the form of both cos and sine, individual cos and individual sine, remember, okay? So now what if I want formula of tan 2A? Tan 2A, same I will use technique, same tan A plus A which I have already the formula, that is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. So what I get here? tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a, addition upon 1 minus tan square a. This formula is also remembered as 2t upon 1 minus t square. Okay, this I got of tan 2a, right? Now can I do something else over here? Okay, something else, tan 2a which is there na, so sin 2a is there, correct? Here sin 2a, ठीक है, sin 2a, इसको भी देखते हैं. Sin 2a is what? 2 sin a cos a. Can I make it so called as tan? To make it tan, I need to divide this by tan a, right? Sorry, cos a. I need to divide this by cos a. लेकिन ये कट हो जाएगा, बराबर. तो मैं एक और cos a ले लूंगा ताकि ये भी निकल जाए यहाँ पर. I have divided by cos a in the numerator. अब डिनोमिनेटर था कुछ नहीं, इसके लिए वहां पर 1. I divided by cos square a, तो I am writing this also by cos square a. तो this divides off, I get 2 tan a upon 1 by cos square a is your sec square a. And sec square a, I very nicely know that sec square a is equal to 1 plus tan square a. Agreed? So I get this sin 2a as to be 2 tan a upon 1 plus tan square a. Okay? Can I do that same thing in over here for cos 2a also? Right? Cos 2a also if I get, तो अच्छा हो जाएगा. That is cos 2a. Cos 2a is equal to either this formula or this formula, कोई भी है. तो 2 वाला छोड़ दो तो इसको ले लो. That is cos square a minus sin square a. Okay. Okay. तो यहाँ पर तो इतना क्लियर है कि I will have to divide this by cos square a. Okay. So here also something is there which I did not get. So here also I will divide by cos square a. It is cos square a, huh? That means numerator and denominator I divided by cos square a. So I get here cos 2a. This becomes 1 and this becomes tan square a. And down as I did here it will become sec square a, which is nothing but 1 plus tan square a. So cos 2a I got it, means now I can say that I have 2 formulas for sin 2a, 4 formulas for cos 2a, and right now only 1 formula for tan 2a. Okay? अब ये तो डबल एंगल हो गया. Can we find triple angle also? You may be thinking what is going on? But once these formulas are done, you will enjoy solving all kind of problems henceforth I mean to say, not only now, henceforth, whenever. So triple angle formula means obviously it will be what? Sin 3a. Sin 3a कैसे करूंगा मैं? sin a plus a लिख के मतलब नहीं है, तो मैं इसको ऐसा करता हूं. I will write sin 2a plus a. Okay, sin 2a plus a. So that will be obviously, I am writing it here actually, this side a little bit. Not good, but I will write it here. Sin a plus b formula, that is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Okay, I spoke b but I wrote a properly. Okay, sin 2a formula is there, that is 2 sin a cos a plus cos 2a formula is there. Now I will decide myself कि since the formula is of sine, do I want everything in terms of sine or do I want it in the mixture form? So I will better prefer converting everything in so called as sine. तो तो cos 2a and sin वाला फॉर्मूला, cos 2a and sin वाला फॉर्मूला is this one. तो cos 2a formula I will select is 1 minus 2 sin square a, and this is my sin a. I can see here this sin a and this sin a is common, which I am taking outside. Sin a bracket, I get here 2 cos square a, okay, 2 cos square a plus 1 minus 2 sin square a, okay, ठीक, yeah. So now when I see this, so I get here. Now again I don't want this, don't get confused. Now this is not plus sign here, this minus, otherwise we will make it as 1. Cos square a I don't want, I will make it again sine. That is sine a, because I decided that I will convert it into sine. Cos square a is equal to 1 minus sine square a, okay, plus 1 minus 2 sine square a. So what I get here sin a bracket 2 minus 2 sin square a, okay, plus 1 minus 2 sin square a. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I get here sin a into bracket 3 minus 4 sin square a, because sin is same, addition will take place. Okay, right. So when I multiply the sin a inside, so what I get sin 3a, sin 3a is 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. This is triple angle formula. Okay. On the same ground, we will be finding of cos 3a and of also of tan. So these are cos 3 theta and tan 3 theta formulas, which you can derive by your own now. Now let us convert sum or difference to product. That is, in short, factorization. Factorization you do na? Terms are there and you factorize it in the form of product. That is same way. But here we don't use A and B. We use here C and D. That is custom to speak. The first one I am taking as sin C plus sin D, both capital. Sin C plus sin D. What it will be, that is not known yet. Okay. So sin C and D which is there, if you want to solve it directly, so that will become, means factorization is required. Factorization cannot be done. So we require to factorize it. So that is why what we do is this C and D I add and see. That is, if I add this C and D, so I will do one thing, C plus D I will add, and I will subtract also and see what happens, C minus D. Okay, right. So C and D if I add, so I will get some value, let it be so called as something which I am not right now saying, and this also C minus D has some value which I don't know. Now that I will decide कि क्या करना है. See here, if I add this ना, तो I get 2C, right? तो 2C यानी डबल हो गया, बराबर किसी चीज का डबल हो गया, तो इसको कर देते हैं 2A, right? और when you subtract that time we'll get 2D, तो इसको कर देते हैं 2B, right? That is C plus D is equal to 2A and C minus D is equal to 2B. Okay. तो c plus d is equal to 2a, indicating c plus d by 2 is equal to a, right? And c minus d by 2 is equal to your okay. So once you get this, how do I interlink this? That is, I want to link it also ना. तो लिंक करने का तरीका ये है कि या तो मैं इसको ऐड करूं या तो सब्ट्रैक्ट करूं. Otherwise, I get it in the form of sin 2a or cos 2a or so like that, right? So, if I add these two right now, मैं इसको ऐड कर देता हूँ. हाँ, पहले ऐड करते हैं. ऐड तो obviously c plus d, this will be c plus d is 2a and c minus d is equal to 2b. So I get here 2c is equal to 2a plus 2b, indicating your c is equal to a plus b, right? और कुछ तो मिलने वाला है नहीं. And subtracting also here only, saving space. So it will be c plus d is equal to 2a and c minus d is equal to 2b. When you subtract minus plus minus, so you get here 2d is equal to 2a minus 2b. Yani your d becomes here a minus b. Okay, very good. ठीक है. So you got the value of sin c. तो sin c value if you take, तो क्या मिलेगा आपको? तो now your sin c, if you see here, sin c only, so it is sin a plus b. Agreed? So it becomes your sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. And what will get sin d? Sin d is equal to sin a minus b, which is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Right now? And when you add these two, so this will get cancelled, right? So sin c plus sin d as you require will be equal to sin a cos b plus sin a cos b. That is 2 times of sin a cos b. Correct, na? And this will get cancelled. Okay? यानी I got sin c plus sin d in form of a and b, which is not required. तो उसका ओरिजिनल फॉर्म कन्वर्ट कर लो. कहां गया a? ये रहा a. तो here I get sin c plus sin d is 2 times of sin, and your a becoming a here, a becoming c plus d by 2, c plus d by 2 into cos, and b becoming c minus d by 2. Okay, sin c plus sin d, the formula becomes your 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. So when you write of sin d minus sin c, sin c minus sin d, sin c minus sin d, cos and sin flip each other. That is 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. They flip each other. Okay? There are techniques to remember this all formula, which I will tell you later on. Okay? Then, if you have your cos c plus cos d, cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2, right? And the last formula in this series, okay, that is will be cos C minus cos D. Cos C minus cos D, you can remember in two ways, that is minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2, or 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin D minus C. The changes over here because of sin. S-I-G-A, na? Not S-I-N. Okay? So whichever is comfortable to you, you memorize it. ठीक है? So these are your formula in which addition or subtraction is expressed as multiplication. Now you have defactorization formula. That means multiplication will be expressed as addition or subtraction. So it is already present over here if you see carefully. That particular thing is already present over here. See here. It is here. See. Okay. So how it is? It is here. It is called as a defactorization. Defactorization formulas. They are defactorization formulas. Okay. See this only. You have here sin C plus sin D is what? 2 sin A cos B. Okay. ठीक है. This line which is already present over there. Okay. So this C which is there, you write in terms of A. So C is your A plus B. So it is sin A plus B, and D is what? Sin A minus B is equal to 2 sin A cos B. Okay. So you get your first defactorization formula as 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. You saw the multiplication has got converted in the form of addition and will also further get in the form of subtraction, right? So 3 more formulas are there. I hope you can write those using the same technique. These formulas are very important. Do memorize them immediately and remember them forever. The derivation is not very important, but the formula memorization is very important. Once you memorize this, it will help you to understand all the concepts related to it. So till then, till next time, enjoy your studies. Goodbye and thank you.